Hello, everyone, and actually, good afternoon from Chicago. I hope you can all hear me clearly.
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear, ma.
Fantastic. Well, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow enthusiasts of cutting edge science, welcome to a journey into the fascinating world of pharmacogenomics, where our genes hold the key to personalized medicine and tailored treatments. Sorry, Destiny, could you mute your
Yeah, yeah.
it's coming with an echo.
I just
Perfect.
did that
Thank
now.
you so much. So, as the renowned scientist Francis Collins once said, the revolution in personalized medicine will not come in a pill. It will come in your DNA. So, buckle up and get ready to explore our genetic blueprints and how they're shaping the future of healthcare. Remember, in the world of pharmacogenomics, one size does not fit all unless we're talking about genes. Hey guys, it was a pleasure meeting everyone. I'm so excited you all were able to make it. It's quite an honor to be hosting this today. I hope to meet you someday in person as well. And I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to be removing my face. Just want to make sure you were able to connect the face with the voice. So let me go ahead and um, pull up my screen. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, I think you're muted. I think you're muted, Dr. Luma.
Okay. All right. Destiny, can you confirm that you can see my screen clearly?
Yes, we can see it clearly.
Perfect. Thank you. Is this clear? Can you see the slides?
Yes, we can see the screen. We've not seen the slide yet. It's still,
You're not seeing the
it's,
slides yet?
the slide is still blank. Perhaps the first page.
Oh, okay. Interesting, because I can see the slides from here. I'm going to try again, Destiny. Let me know if it works.
Okay, no problems.
Okay, can you see the slides now?
I can see the screen. Yes, yes, yes. We can see the slides now. Great.
Okay, perfect. Wonderful. I'll wait for you to go ahead and mute and I'll begin whenever you're ready. Okay, fantastic. Well, again, thank you so much for everyone for joining us today. Today we'll be delving into that fascinating world of genes, a field of that intersects pharmacology and genomics. And a little bit about how it works. It's mainly about understanding how genetic variations influence an individual's response to medications and how this knowledge is revolutionizing personalized medicine. So, we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the history or the background of pharmacogenomics. We're going to take a step back in time to explore the rich history. Understanding how this field evolved over the years is crucial in appreciating the advancements we have today. From its early roots to pivotal discoveries, we will uncover the milestones that led us to pharmacogenomics. So, the study of how genetics influence drug response does go back all the way to 510 BC. It all began with Pythagoras, the mathematician famous for Pythagorean theorem, who noticed that a connection between fava bean ingestion and a blood disorder called hemolytic anemia. Now we're going to fast forward to 1956. Researchers confirmed this link with this discovery of phavism. This pivotal observation laid the foundation for pharmacogenomics. So then in 1950, researchers like Motulsky and Vogel delved deeper into drug gene interactions, leading to the coining term of pharmacogenetics. It further expanded in the 1960s and then the 1990s. And then finally, today, we have over 15,000 publications on pharmacogenomics and numerous companies dedicated for this specific field. So the goal is that we continue on unraveling the complexities of drug response at a genetic level in hopes of further applying pharmacogenomics on a vast scale. So we'll go on now to talk a little bit about just besides the milestones that took place when we talk about SNP. That's a huge critical point when it comes to the origins of DNA. So, if you want to think about, want to kind of take a moment and think about how the DNA is designed. So, imagine the intricacy of our DNA with its billions of bases forming a unique code that defines who we are. Now, within this code, SNPs act as a small but impactful marker of genetic diversity. So it represents points of variation that can influence traits, disease susceptibility, and drug responses among individuals. Now, the presence of SNPs every 500 to 1,000 bases underscores genetic complexity that shapes our individuality. Now, the variations, though, those serve as a window to our genetic heritage, to our ancestry, to our predispositions, and potential health outcomes.
Mm.
So I want you to keep that in mind as we start looking into this deeply and understanding the intricate tapestry of our human genome. So now a little bit about genetic variations.
Sorry.
Pharmacogenomics. Yes, I'm sorry. Do you have a questions? Are we okay? Okay. No, no any questions. Someone isn't muted. I'm sorry. It is causing a little bit of an echo. Thank you so much. If you can mute yourself. Thank
Yeah, Obaraj, please can you mute yourself, please?
Ah,
Please, if you can hear us, Obaraj, can you mute yourself, please? Thank you.
I will do that now.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for that. Now we'll talk a little bit about genetic variations. So pharmacogenomics, it's examining the germline and the somatic genetic variations. The germline, the variations that take place there, those affect systemic drug pharmacokinetics and pharmacodynamics in individuals. And germline variants, they alter how the drug is metabolized in the body. Specifically, I'm not sure you're familiar with the cytochrome P450 enzyme metabolism. A little bit about the metabolism. Germline variants can significantly change the genes encoding drug metabolizing enzymes such as the P450. Those can affect the rate at which the drugs are broken down. Now, that leads to differences in individuals in their drug levels and in the efficacy. The pharmacokinetic changes now is specifically focusing on ADME. It alters the drug absorption, distribution, metabolism, and excretion, so collectively known as pharmacokinetics. Now, those changes can impact factors like bioavailability or half life or even the clearance of the drugs, and that causes the overall efficacy and safety to be different in each individual. That's a little bit about how the germline variants are influencing the pharmacokinetics and dynamics of the individual. Now, epigenetic modifications can also influence drug response, like we've seen in cancer treatment, and we'll talk about specific examples in the further slide. What I mean by epigenetics modifications is that in general, we have come to the realization through a vast amount of research that genes are influenced by our environment, by the stress levels. So over time, genes either turn on or turn off based on environmental modifiers, which is so interesting that in the past few years, they did create epigenetic modifiers, which have been used recently in tumor and in chemotherapy. So that's something that we'll talk about further during the oncology section. But a little bit about epigenetic drugs. They're also termed epi drugs. And just a few things that you want to know about how they work. So